It has been more than 5 decades since the last time Ifugao men sounded their tagitag. Wooden planks beaten in cadence to drive away rats from the rice terraces, and the evil spirits that bring sickness to the people. On this August morning, though, the long silence, like a curse, was to be broken as the Patipat ritual was performed once more in Asipulo. The ancient rhythm, long thought forgotten, would pulsate and echo through the mountains of Cordillera once again. As the dawn began to break, the first of 3 mumbaki arrived and picked the leaves of the dongla, a plant standing guard on the walls of the terraces, which is used as an adornment in important rites. The mumbaki are the repository of Ifugao heritage. Their recollections stretch far back to the beginning of their story as a people. They are shamans, believed capable of summoning generations long dead to stand witness to the sacred ceremony. In the absence of script, their memory is the frail scroll on which Ifugao history is written. The bloodline, their songs and dances, architecture, crafts, tales and struggles. But the fragile weave that holds all these interconnected aspects of Ifugao culture together has long been endangered, worn thin by the onslaught of modernization, even Christianity. It is as if rodents have come from every direction to ravage the villages and their majestic rice terraces, testament to the many generations of Ifugao families it has sustained. On this bright day, though, the few remaining mumbaki attempt to retrace the threads, a fading memory, to symbolically exorcise the Ifugao land and culture from all the elements that seek to destroy it. From this higher ground, the 3 mumbaki will invoke their ancestors, fellow priests that have spoken the same prayers before them. This recognition of lineage attests to a continuity that cuts through the barriers of time and space. Before the chanting of prayers begin, the 3 mumbaki share the baya, the native rice wine of the Ifugao. As the wine is passed around, you can almost see the coconut half-shells moving across the many hands of many generations. As the prayers permeate the air, it is as if the archaic chorus harks back across centuries. Five deities from Duklingan are summoned, in whose realm this specific ritual is heeded. To supplicate the gods, 3 pigs are sacrificed. And as the stake pierces all the way to the heart, the pig squeals. A dying plea mixing with a chant that will bring forth a new form of lasting life. What God would not be stirred by the sound? 5 chickens are offered next to please the gods even more. There is a strange ecstasy present in these moments of slaughter that illustrates a firm acceptance of what must be shed in the communion of death and life. Blood is then smeared on the bangibang, a consecration of the instruments that will be used in the Patipat ritual. Blood being the most vivid reminder of life. One of the sacrificed fowls is then split open for the bile to be read, and the results of the ceremony foretold.
They're looking at the bile of the chicken to see if
The three Mumbaki all agree that good things will come everyone's way.
very good.
Very, very good.
Nakuto dyan yung waha, ang kentapan na pampagyo.
Pak nagyulaw. Kamho nga iho pa obolon. Ito, yala huli. Iya, doy nakaangkod at man hipay kanadwa tayo. Paspasan tayo. Mangkakulaki lumet inas tayo.
The binaboy, a dark figurine of a pig, is also consecrated with blood. It is said that this image is displayed only on very special occasions. A roasted sacrificial pig is also brought before the Mumbaki for its bile to be interpreted. The Mumbaki reaffirm the earlier prediction of a bright future ahead. And as the final preparatory prayers are said, a newly hatched chick is placed inside a bag. Its chirping will lead the Ifugao menfolk in their dance of exorcism through the footpaths of Asipulo. Leading the dancers are a pair of mungihiki with their spears. The infectious rhythm of the tagdag boards invite the spectators to join in the beat. Another group of dancers emerge amidst the terraces, this time with little boys contributing their own groove. As the two sets of dancers converge, their rhythmic sounds are fused into one harmony, their efforts producing a kind of muted music. The dancers pass by the houses, their sound purging them of pestilence. As the men dance and make music on their way to the river to drive away rodents, the scene brings to mind the tale of the Pied Piper. But this is not a story told to give children a moral lesson. This is a tradition being revived as an important element in the preservation of the colorful tapestry of Ifugao culture. At the foot of a bridge over the river where the many incarnations of the rats are supposed to drown, the dancers pile together their dongla ornamentation. This act signifies a closure of the sacred ritual and draws a barrier that no one may cross. The elder Ifugaos watch the ceremony with nostalgia. If you listen closely beside the tiered slopes, you might catch a faint reverberation of the drumbeat, percussion to ward off any threat to this majestic view. The world calls it a wonder. The human, sculpted mountainsides of Ifugao that have existed for more than 5 centuries. Its terraced embankments are said to stretch for 20,000 kilometers, an almost divine feat. Certainly living proof that the gods have been heeding the prayers and music of the Ifugao people. How else could they have built a stairway to the clouds?